G'day guys. Right here I'm showing you on my Cricut Design Space. I'm typing in stencils, I'm checking it out because today I wanted to cut a stencil. So if you follow what I'm doing here on your Design Space, you'll be able to cut a stencil. These are all the stencils that are in the Design Space. So instead of making your own, you can just click on one of these and make that one. So for the ease of the video, I thought I would do that for you guys today. So I clicked on that one. If you notice that there's a little green tab on it, that's because this one is only available to those who spend the monthly subscription fee. So then I add that to my page and then I click make it. When I go through to make it, it's here where you adjust where you want to put it on your mat. Okay, so the stencil film that I'm using it's from Sizzix and it's called Stencil Film. Now I bought this, I will link it below for you, so don't stress about that, but I bought this pretty much for you guys, just to see if this is what, you know, how thick is it, does it cut well, can you reuse it multiple times? Is it something that, is it a one-use thing? Because for me, I sort of wonder if you can, I cut things out or die cut or punch or whatever, and sometimes I just use just cardstock, you know, just my throwaway bits, and I'll use it there. Now I did leave the base material set on cardstock here, mainly because I wanted to guarantee that I was cutting it deep enough. It cut perfectly. This stuff has cut beautifully. I am using my my Amazon find, my cheaper version blades, and I also used my cheaper version mat as well. So they're not the Cricut brand, and it cut like butter. Perfect. So the Sizzix Stencil Film that I wanted to use, I wanted to give it a crack and see if I could do something. I'm going to create another stencil and make it even like quite intricate and see how that works. Now I'm not sure. I've found when I first put this down, it was quite static and it really held on to the cardstock. However, that may have just been my imagination. It is winter and things are quite static at the moment up here in sunny Queensland. Yes, we have sun today. I'm very excited. However, my husband and daughter still have COVID, so I'll be staying in my craft room and creating videos for you guys. So I don't let you sit and go through this entire cutting process. I chop the end off because we all know what it's like. So that's a picture of the stencil film that I've purchased and that I've used. I thought, and you can see here, it looks kind of like tracing paper. Like, it's pretty thin. I was still very dubious. Okay, I was a bit worried here I was just going to rip it, but nope, it doesn't rip. It's like it's got a coating. It's the thickness of tracing paper, but it really these are just some scraps. I'm just playing with some scraps here, and I decided that I'd just use some distress oxides because they were close to me. So I just grabbed a couple of coordinating colors to see what it looked like. I also wanted to see how the stencil held up to my brushes, so I ended up using mustard seed, wild honey, and I do have salvage patina and peacock feathers there, just because I thought I'll do two different colors, do two different things. So I go with my yellows first because yellows are my favorite. So I'm just trying to sort of see how it sticks down. It's got a little bit of static to it and it stayed, which was really, really good. Now, I'm not being gentle with this. I am being as rough as I would be normally with a normal PVC stencil. because I don't think it does justice for you guys if I'm being a mamby-pamby about it, and if I'm not using the product the way I would normally use it, then what's it's not a true um what's the word, review. I'm not really reviewing this. Well, I am reviewing it, but this is just a quick bit just to show you. And look at that, it works beautifully. So it's at this point that I thought, yeah, okay, I'll keep going. And see how when I pushed it down, it's not sticky at all, but it kind of stays where you put it. And that was something that I was a little bit concerned with when I first looked at it. I thought, oh, I wonder if it's going to stay, or if it's going to fold up, or if it's going to keep getting caught. And it doesn't. So, I mean, like I said, this one is just a very straightforward, simple stencil. Yeah, I'm using so much ink here, guys. Like, truly. I used a stack of it. I just wanted to see what it would look like, having a bit of a play. And then, for some reason, I decided, you know what? So then I thought, what am I going to do with this? Hang on a minute. Can I wipe it off? This is a bum wipe, and it does wipe off, but not perfectly. So yeah, I don't think that's what I would do with it in future. But that being said, that's all right. So then I thought, I'll grab some black. This is an afterthought, okay? So I've wet it a little bit. So I thought, you know what? It's been wet with a baby wipe. Let's see how it holds up once I do this to it. Now, I don't know why I didn't put in there. That little tray that I've got there, guys, that's the one that I made, and it's got a silicone mat underneath it and a silicone mat underneath the ink as well, so it doesn't move around. Okay, so I was pretty happy how this was working. I'm really happy with it, to be honest. I will give it another crack with something a little bit more intricate, and I'll do a page using that dye. Sorry, I've been playing with dyes as well. My reheatable foam thing that you can create patterns with to then create a stamp. I've been playing with that, and I've been looking at it. So I keep saying dyes. Now this I am having a look at. I just wanted to see like the contrast on the black, see what it looks like, see how it stands up to this amount of ink and this amount of rubbing, see what happens with it. And I'm really happy with it. Now I will link this video in the other video that I'm popping up, where I actually used the stencil to create a full background, and it took me next to no time. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys. I will chat to you real soon. Oh, here's where I wet my distress inks to see if this would somehow transfer in a pattern, maybe. I did. Yes, see, not all things go according to plan. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do not. This did not. Okay, if you wanted a watercolor look, that is what you just got. But don't worry, don't fret. Watch the next video to see what I do with this hot mess. Because, trust me, I didn't waste any paper whatsoever. So thanks for watching, guys. I will voice over the other one, and I will chat to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.